Hi everyone, it's Alisa Tilsner and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Today we are going to be checking out this new Peace and Joy card that I have created, and the background piece I have already created, but I will put a link to the video that I did on that, which is creating like an alcohol ink art with our Stampin' blends. So I will put a link for that in the video in the description below. So this is what we're going to create. I've got all my pieces. I thought this time I might do the opposite of this one. So where I've got the blue, I'll put green, etc. So let's get started. I have, like I said, I played the other day with a piece on vellum already. So I've already got my ink art going and I've got so much left over. So I thought, well, I might as well make a second card. So I'll be playing with that. And all I need is my white Whisper White base. So I'm using the thick Whisper White cardstock for this one. So we'll get that scored. And then I've just got a piece of Granny Apple Green and Night of Navy, just a little bit of scrap, and then just some scraps for die cutting and stamping on. So the other thing that we need, of course, is the Peace and Joy stamp set and the matching Joy dies. So we will be using both of them. Now I do have a class going on at the moment using the Peace and Joy stamp set. I'll pop a graphic in to my video right about now. So that class will be finishing on, I'll be closing registration for that class on the 20th of November, which is in about 5 days time. And I can't talk and do things at the same time. So let's get this in. I'll be closing that class off at about that time. I do have limited places on that class and they are filling up nice and quick. Okay, so what we need to do is get our Peace and our Joy outlines. I'm using the biggest outline and I'm just going to, that one's the Joy, so I'm just going to pop these down and try and get a little bit of blue and a little bit of green. I've still got lots left over. So, but it's just so pretty. Now I'm also, so I've got my pieces for that. Oops, that one goes that way. Now what I also need is, because it is on the vellum, I also need to cut out exactly the same with from our Whisper White. So I need to cut out the same shapes from Whisper White as well. Getting all tangled up. So Peace and Joy, and then I'll be using the Peace and Joy thin outline words and cutting that out from my Night of Navy. Okay, so now we can get started on assembling our card. It's not a very hard card. Of course, the fun stuff's already been done with all that ink art background, but so now it's just a matter of assembling. So what I'm going to do is just adhere that vellum to my white cardstock, and that will give it, whoops, I'm not getting glue on my back piece there. That'll just sort of enhance that colour and make it really, really pop. So I'm just going to grab the top and stick that on top so it can dry. And then I'll just grab a scrap of card so that I don't get glue everywhere. So, and then I'm just going to pop some adhesive liquid glue. Use your fire tip or your Tombow, or this one's a two-way glue pen, so whatever adhesive you have. And then we're just going to pop that, oops, down there, put my block on, just holds it in place a little bit. I've got glue all over that now. Putting a block on just sort of holds it in place, and I don't have to keep my fingers on it. And my joy. There we go. Doesn't take very long at all to get this card going. So how pretty are they? All that background. I wanted to try and use another bit of background because doing this technique can get rather addictive, and it's very fun. And I thought as soon as I got this bundle, I knew that that's what I wanted to do with it. So, okay, we are, almost at our, oops, I've got to put this down. That was lucky. So I'm just using a scrap of, I get so many scraps of cardstock, as you would too. So just popping a little bit behind just sort of helps use them up. Okay, then we can adhere that one down. Super simple, super quick, and some dimensionals. Oops. Probably overkill, don't gasp. Okay, so we want peace. It's such a fun stamp set and bundle, this one. You can do so many different layering with the 3 dies, and of course then you can also add in a stamped image and cut that one out if you want. So I've sort of done 3 different styles of using it in the class that I have going, which I must say is only available in Australia as well. Now I've got my little bit of, need some more scraps. I've got my words going on here. So I'm just going to use the Granny Apple Green. And it's great because you can put all your words on the one block. Just going to trim them. You could probably even just stamp this one straight down onto your Whisper White cardstock, but when I created it the first time, I was unsure where I was going to place it, whether it was going to be up in here or not, so that's why I did it that way, or you could put it anywhere that you wanted to. Alright, now to finish it off, I've got some of these sequins for everything, and of course they come in a multitude of colours. Now the greens don't really match, the tones of greens don't match with this one, so I am going to use just these white dots, which sort of, you've got silver ones in here as well, you could use them, and am able to pick them up. So I'm just going to pop down a few of these little, there's a chunk of them. Alright, just going to put down some of these. like I'm doing surgery when I do this. And there we have it. There is my card. So if you are stuck for rushing for last minute Christmas cards, this one is a really quick and easy one to do. The background takes no time at all. Like I said, I'll put the link to that video in the description so you can go and check that out. So there's our two different ones. I'm thinking I like the green one better, but you may like this one better, who knows. But quick, fun and easy card, which will probably would be good for a mail card too, I reckon. So thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell as well, because then you'll be notified when I have a new video out for you. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you again soon. Bye.